We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from the Steel City. Now, here comes a return from the 9. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Throwing to begin, it's Wilson. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Set to go now on first and 10. A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. They'll run with Dowdle. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards. On third down, Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now fourth down. This one intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. Inside the 30. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
That was cold. That was cold.
So they make the decision on fourth down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on fourth down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return, here's Turpin. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. In motion, Lamb. On the play fake, Dak. That one downfield for Cooks. That's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's our 46. Here's our 47. 26. Prescott on first down. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Hey, kill! 27!
On 1st and 10, Prescott. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Marked down at the 6. Now Dowdle. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. They'll try to run this one in. Powering forward. He's in. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He knocks it through. The Cowboys will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of sevens. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Going to return this from the 10. And he gets buried on the return way back at the 10. On 1st down, Wilson. He'll get that complete. It's George Pickens. And that changes things. Out of bounds inside the 40. A big play after being backed up. 52 yards.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away. They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. That's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 4th down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs.
Hey, kill! 47! Hey, 47! Here we go, 46.
Cooks going in motion.
26.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. Going to be pulled in by Dowdle. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. On the ground, it's Dowdle. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Dante Jackson that time in on the tackle. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Yeah! Here we go! Right there! We're going to 52. 26.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Go, get out there, get out there. Switch, hey, kill. Here we go, 47. 26.
A first down throw for Prescott. This is caught at the 2. To the goal line and in. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Dallas. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes, and this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Cordero Patterson. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the gun, here's Russ. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 14-yard line.
A run. Here's Harris. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down. One final throw before the break. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Here we go on 4th down with Wilson. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And he's going to have the Steelers' 1st down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
54, go to 54.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. In motion, Lamb. They'll stick with him again. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. They get 14 on that hookup. First down. Cowboys. Now give on the ground. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. First down, Prescott. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Kill. 47. It was on the 54. Wyatt. Hey, 47.
2nd down, Prescott. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
46. Kill.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Patterson now to return it. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Wilson. That's complete. Left side to Pickens. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. A pickup of 12 yards. That's a Steeler 1st down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the 2nd half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. And he's into the end zone. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This one brought in at the 16-yard line. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. In motion, Lamb. His drive will start on the ground. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this third quarter has come to an end. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Back to throw is Prescott. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
As this clock continues to tick, we're getting dangerously close here to do-or-die territory. But after that 3rd down sack, real good chance of getting off the field. No points allowed. We'll see if their offense now can do their job, because defense certainly did theirs.
Cooks going in motion. Now Dak on 4th down. Going up top. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on down. Now Wilson on 1st down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame. Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
This is a tough spot. 3rd down and 10. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a 1st down. Here's Harris. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
The tackle made by November 2. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the Cowboys' 2-yard line.
Here comes second down. They'll try to run it with Harris. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Steelers. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Important one here now for the Steelers. They're going to try to go for the 2-point conversion. Now they'll throw. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. That ball's going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage. Tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
Prescott now. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
We'll go 47. Hey, kill. 47.
Throwing is Prescott. He's going to let this one go deep. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
On third down, Prescott. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
This offense still has the one timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now.
Kill. Hey, 47. We'll go 46, 40. Then we're going to 53.
They'll throw again. Dak. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
Again, Prescott to the air. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Big time throw there, sets them up really nicely. They find themselves well in field goal range for a potential game-winning field goal try. Under a minute, all they got to do is just keep working the clock, get as close as they can, send that kicker out there and see if he can make that kick.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Patterson now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here's 1st and 10. Warren. They'll come up now for 2nd down. Here's Wilson to throw. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Deron Bland. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is over.